All right, let's begin. Basically, the topic is part one: business success with taxes. All right, there's a reason why I call it business success with taxes. So, I just want to state that I'm not a tax expert, but I have been doing my taxes for the last, I believe, 10 years now, and I did it with my business. And in the beginning, I started without my business, then I incorporated the business, and it's been working out good. I recommend, if you do not know how to do taxes and you think you may struggle, go to a tax professional. Um, all right, so let's get this on the way. But if you feel that you can and you may be able to, uh, I guess, give it an attempt. But just remember, anytime you do your taxes, um, the first time you set it up, you don't have to file it right away. You can bring it to somebody. They can look over it, review it, and then tell you if it's good, ready to mail or not, or or email. Either way, e-file. I think that's the word. Yeah. So, all right. So the first topic we're basically gonna talk about is get your paperwork ready. All right. When I say get your paperwork ready, anything you possibly think you may have uh, spent money on while you were doing your business, get that ready. Which means whether you went to drink uh, coffee with a client just to like talk about what's going on as far as the whatever job you have to do for them, or you just went to Dunkin' Donuts to grab some coffee so you can keep yourself perked and up, so that way you can focus on your business. Either way, make sure you have your W-2 if you have a regular job, your 1099 if you are self-employed, etc. You want to make sure all those paperworks are ready, because when it comes to sitting down doing the taxes, the more paperwork you have, the more things you have with you, the more prepared you'll be. All right? All right, cool. So I just want to start. Uh, yeah, like I was saying, I just want to start off by saying go to a tax expert if you don't feel confident in doing the taxes. All right, so you want to make sure you do that. All right, moving forward. All right, so however, if you feel that you're daring enough and you want to do your own taxes, this is definitely for you. All right. Where I go to do my taxes is TurboTax and sometimes Block. So those are the two that I recommend because I do it through that, right? And also, you don't want to buy the TurboTax, what do you call it, software. You want to just do the online one that's available, because if you do the online one, every year it updates. And when it updates every year, that means everything that you think you're going to need to know will already be there. And TurboTax simplifies it for you, so they make it so easy that anyone can do. If you have any issues, there's a little help tab you can press on. It gives you little articles explaining what you need to do. All right. Also, it's the same thing for H&R Block. They have little articles and tabs that you can get help with. One of the things that I've been doing is anytime I have anything going on as far as like orders for my t-shirt business, what I tend to do is I order online, so that way I have a record, because the company that you order from will keep a record of your history of what you purchased from them. And on top of that, they will email you a receipt stating what you ordered from them. And then you also have it in your bank. So that's why I try to keep everything I do digital, so that way I don't have to worry about looking everywhere for a piece of paper, because receipts have a tendency to fade over time. So if you don't keep it in a location where the environment is just right, it's going to fade. So the best advice I have for you is, if you have receipts, take a picture, email it to yourself, uh, save it to your phone or whatever file you have that you can save it to. Even if you have to print it out and put a copy somewhere, do so, because it's important that you have all your receipts and all your information ready. Now, this is the point I've been wanting to get to in this video. When you have a business, you should never ever be scared of the tax companies, actually the IRS, because the IRS, when it comes to your business, literally, if you own an LLC, or even the minute you get an EIN, your business is now part of the um, the country, pretty much the United States and the government, because anything you do with your business that's not legal may land you in jail for either embezzlement. That's when you steal from your company the funds that's coming in. Instead of reintroducing it to your company, you end up like spending it on like lavish things, and there's no paperwork showing that you got it from your business. It just, you just went in the account and you just took out money and you did whatever you want with it. So I would refrain from doing that. Best thing to do is figure out what your taxes are, put that money aside, and if you have an EIN number and you don't have an LLC attached to that EIN, best solution, because now that means you're doing business as, so the money later is yours. But you want to open a separate business account, and yeah, open a separate business account. It's the best solution that you can do for your business you along, as far as being able to show the difference between your payments that you make regular for like shopping or anything like that, and the business payment. All right, cool. So after you have all your paperwork, you go to do your taxes, where it's to a tax agent or you decide to do it yourself. In both TurboTax and H&R Block, there's this thing where you can have an agent, a live agent, look over everything for you. So you want to, even though it may be, you want to make sure you have that agent look at that. So look over your taxes, so that way you can be comfortable and feel comfortable to file your taxes. And the reason why you want an agent to look over in TurboTax, if you're thinking about e-filing, the system will not let you e-file if there's any error, because you have a what's that thing called? Yeah. So TurboTax and I believe H&R Block has an audit protection system, and what it looks when you go to do the taxes on TurboTax, it looks like a it's like a gauge, and there's like a little needle, and it goes up. If it stays in the green, that means you're good to file. If it goes anywhere in the red, that means you can't file. The reason why is because if any issue arises and you decide to file, and the system allows you to, TurboTax cannot guarantee you not getting audited. However, if you feel strongly that your taxes are good, you have somebody look over it, and you want to go through with it, then you do have the mailing option. However, I strongly advise, if you do decide to do your own taxes, go over it. If and the TurboTax, the gauge is on red, just do it over. By going back and trying doing it over, it shows you any error that you may have occurred, any error that may have happened, period. So now, the thing about is costs. Oops, sorry. Yeah, what you're probably thinking about is costs. All right. When it comes to doing your taxes, the audit protection is key. I know in the beginning I started talking about audit protection, and I'm gonna keep talking about it till the end of this video. The reason why is the audit protection helps you from getting audited. And the way the system, the algorithm that they have set up in TurboTax and National Block is so that any little error you happen to come across, there's a little tab there to help you along. So the audit protection is to make sure that you don't get it at all. Like I said, I did my tax for 10 years, and within the 10 years, thank God, I haven't had an audit yet. But if I do get it, I'm gonna be excited, because what it shows you when you get it, some people are scared, but the thing is, it shows you that you're doing something wrong, and the government just wants you to correct your actions so that way they can help you succeed. So when it comes to the audit protection, it's not free, but it's included in the whole cost. So for me, some people pay 500, some people pay anywhere from whatever your situation is. You may pay high, you may pay low. Me, I pay 200, period. I'm comfortable with that number because I know if any issues happen, because I'm doing it, my TurboTax got my back. But not everybody gets that price. It's because I was able to get some discounts, and because of that, I'm able to capitalize on a better price. Everybody's situation may be different. Your price may be different depending on what you're filing. If you're filing with spouse, house, business, or assets, whatever, there's different tax situations for everybody. So I can't say everybody's gonna pay one price. So everybody has various prices that they pay. But the number one thing to take away while I end this video is please do the audit protection. It'll help you a lot. And again, like I said, this video is for people who are new and want to get into business but is afraid of doing their own taxes, or is afraid of doing taxes, period. And because the way society have it is, don't have your own business, because if you have your own business, you have a chance for an audit, or you may not make it. There's all these dogmas that people put upon you that like hold you back from actually having a business and succeeding with a business, right? So don't be afraid of taxes and keep moving forward. As far as taxes, they're there to help you, right? I'm gonna do a part 2. The reason why I didn't want to say too much on this one is because in the part 2, you definitely want to see it, because I have a lot of caveats I want to lay down on you. So basically, it's going to be good. You're going to be happy about doing your taxes, because the number one thing I love as far as owning a business is doing my taxes and donation. Also, you want to donate. I will mention it throughout all 3 videos. The reason why you want to donate, as you saw in my previous video about donating, is because number one, it's a good thing, right? You want to help your fellow man. You want to help your community, your country, and also when you donate, now the government doesn't have to have that burden of trying to help a small company that's like a non-profit, whose job is there to help you and the community, so donate. All right, that's gonna help you a lot in taxes. And towards the end of this year, the end of the calendar year of December, I'm gonna do another video, and by then hopefully you've looked at all 3 videos and you're able to capitalize on all the things you can do as far as how to use taxes to succeed. All right. This is Levi Apparel. Please like, subscribe, and I'm gonna try to throw this video back to back, so that way as you're watching one, it's not you're watching the next one, so you even a full grasp and understanding of why I like taxes, period. It helps the community, helps you as a businessman, as a businesswoman. So keep pushing forward. All right. Please like, subscribe. Again, this is Levi Apparel.